In the spotlight this morning, Netflix, they have a big hit on their hands with the new show called The Politician. It stars Ben Platt, who has won an Emmy, Grammy, and Tony Award. Platt plays Peyton Hobart, a wealthy student from Santa Barbara who has known since the age of 7 that he wants to be president and won't let anything stand in the way. Had a chance to catch up with him and his co-star, Julie Scheffler, who plays his girlfriend, Alice.
Running for student body president. That is why I'm proud to introduce my running mate today.
She already has an 80% approval rating.
And a fan account on Instagram.
You have had a pretty incredible couple of weeks. You've had a birthday, sold-out show at Radio City, and a show debuting on Netflix that people can't stop talking about. What is that like?
It's a little overwhelming. I'm really trying to take one thing at a time and appreciate each of the things, because if they were separate, they would take up months of my emotions and time, but they all just happen to be happening at the same time. And it's nice, particularly in this situation for The Politician. We have a really close family. I mean, Julie and I and all of our contemporaries that are in the show have made real friendships together, and so we get to kind of process it together, and we have a group text going that sending each other like our faces on buses, and it's like, it's nice to have people to go through it with.
Ryan, who's created the show, really did such a great job casting this show. How important to you was that when you agreed to be on the show?
That he would do a great job casting?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I knew he would. I mean, it's Ryan Murphy. I grew up watching his shows, obsessed with his shows. Glee formed my whole high school experience. And, so I knew that it would be something special, and he would find people really special.
I don't know yet if I'm a good person.
You don't have to be a good person, as long as you do good things.
Now, I did hear a funny story you tell, and I hope you don't mind saying it again, the first time you met Gwyneth.
Yes, it was the first scene we shot in the whole piece. It was the very first day of filming in this beautiful giant garden. It's in the pilot, and she's in a red Carolina Herrera gown. And I walked onto set for the first time, and she comes walking down this row of topiaries, basically, and this is, hello, I'm Gwyneth Paltrow, nice to meet you. And it's sort of like the dream sequence version of meeting Gwyneth Paltrow, you know what I mean? And then every moment after that, she just became more human and warm and protective and maternal and wonderful towards me.
That's insane.
Now, your character is fiercely loyal to this guy. Fiercely loyal. And I was reading that you have channeled your inner Hillary and maybe your inner Jackie O for this.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, she was described in the script as a young, brilliant Hillary Clinton. And I think, I studied that fierce loyalty that Hillary has. And I think Hillary also has a lot of political aspirations of her own. And I think that Alice loves the politics behind it all. And it was really fascinating to see what drives first ladies to stand by their president.
You want to beat them? You need to embrace your inner coldness unapologetically.
I want that trophy.
Part of the show is you are hell-bent on being president, not only of the school, but also of the United States, and there's nothing going to stop you.
Yeah, that's sort of the journey that we're asking people to go on, is to follow this person from when he's being formed as a teenager all the way through, hopefully, if knock on wood, if we last long enough, either obtaining or not obtaining the presidency as a life goal. So I think it's just a great examination of ambition and authenticity and what it takes to be a politician in the literal sense, and also the ways in which we're all being politicians in our lives and the ways that we're curating our images and the way we're being perceived.
You think I should kill him? Why?
Ryan is very sensitive about the way that he wanted to portray mental health and suicide and all of those kinds of things, and the imagery that he's choosing to show in a show that he knows that young people are going to watch. He was very careful about every last depiction that was involved, and I think it's handled really tastefully and with a lot of empathy, and I'm really proud of it.
If you could play anybody else in the cast, who would it be?
Benjamin's character.
Ricardo?
Ricardo, 100%. How fun would that be?
Just like the kookiest,
the
strangest.
craziest, you just could do it like any weird impulse, just let it fly.
I'd probably be McAfee, who's played by Laura Dreyfus, who's my campaign manager. She's like unbelievably effortlessly cool. How cool was that? Effortlessly cool. Her suits are amazing. Her quips are amazing. She's witty. She's fast. I would love to be her.
And quickly, I know you've probably answered this question a million times too, but the cast itself and even the veterans that have been brought into this, it's pretty amazing. At any time, did you kind of look around and go, oh my God, I can't believe I'm here?
All the time.
Every day. Every day, yeah.
I mean, like I was saying, it's this amazing dichotomy of people who we know and are legends to us, like Gwyneth and Jessica and, Bob Balaban and January Jones, Dylan McDermott, Bette Midler, Judith Light. And then we're discovering these amazing talents like Julia and Ronnie Jones and Theo Germain and Benjamin Barrett, and just to have the combination of like those discoveries of wow, these are people that are going to be important to us for a long time, and also wow, Gwyneth Paltrow's over there. It's like it's a great combination.
Yeah, it's still pretty surreal, to be honest. It still really hasn't hit me. I don't know if it ever will, but
I think that this will finally be the interview that like
Yes.
you finally
it's sinking
sinks in.
Yeah.
This is all over now.
And they're really good. The show is very funny. If you haven't, if you can line it up on Netflix and give it a try. It's kind of quirky. It's funny.
Yeah.
It does have some serious moments in it, some serious topics that they kind of do the best they can to tackle as well.
I'd like to check it out. You know, I don't want to nitpick here, but I think your voices were a little for the Boston Athenaeum.
Well, I
A little
know,
loud, surrounded, you know.
If you haven't been to the Boston Athenaeum, it is beautiful inside.
Gorgeous. And they seemed like they couldn't have been any nicer.
Yeah, they
Looks
really
like you
were.
had a great time chatting with
It
them.
really was. It really was. So I'm a couple of episodes in, and it's one of those shows where I'll watch it, and then I'm like, you know what? I'm going to go back. I want to see what happens, and I know they're already on to getting ready to shoot the second season.
And you were saying
and
this-
a great cast.
it's
too.
really funny.
It really is.
Yeah.
It's funny.
No, they're great.
It's very funny.
Yeah, maybe you want to check it out this weekend.
That's right. All right. The Politician is on Netflix right now.